Hello, Gemini. Welcome back. I just finished pulling cards for your guardian angel messages this week, and honestly, the energy coming through is really something special. I wanted to share this reading with you because there are some genuine insights here that I think will resonate with where you are right now. So I set the intention asking what messages your guardian angels want you to know for this coming week. And the cards that came through are actually fascinating. They tell a story about transformation, connection, and breaking free from limitations that have been holding you back. Let me walk you through what I am seeing. The first card I pulled is the Hanged Man, and this is interesting because it is not usually the most comfortable card to see, but the message here is really important. Your guardian angels are telling you that this week, you need to pause and look at things from a completely different perspective. I know, as a Gemini, you are used to moving fast, thinking quickly, jumping from one thing to another. That is your natural energy. But right now, your angels are saying there is wisdom in stillness. The Hanged Man represents a voluntary pause, a moment where you choose to see things upside down. And what your angels are communicating is that something in your life right now needs to be viewed differently. Maybe it is a situation that has been frustrating you, or a relationship that feels stuck, or even a goal that seems impossible to reach. The traditional approach is not working anymore, and your angels are gently nudging you to surrender your need to control the outcome. What I find really beautiful about this card in your reading is that it is not about giving up. It is about letting go of the struggle. Think about it like this. When you are trying to remember something and you cannot quite grasp it, and then the moment you stop trying, it just comes to you. That is the energy here. Your angels are saying that by releasing your grip on how things should be, you are actually going to receive clarity about how things need to be. This week, pay attention to moments where you feel resistance. Where are you pushing too hard? Where are you trying to force an outcome? Your guardian angels are asking you to trust the pause, trust the waiting, trust that sometimes the most powerful action is inaction. There is a shift happening in your consciousness right now, and it requires you to be present with uncertainty. I know that might feel uncomfortable, but your angels are holding space for you through this transition. The energy of the Hanged Man also speaks to sacrifice, but not in a negative way. It is about recognizing what you need to release in order to gain something greater. Maybe you need to sacrifice your need to be right in an argument. Maybe you need to let go of an old identity that no longer serves you. Maybe you need to release expectations that are keeping you trapped in outdated patterns. Your angels are showing you that what you lose during this pause will be nothing compared to what you gain in wisdom and perspective. Now, the second card that came through is the Two of Cups, and this is where things get really beautiful. After that energy of pause and perspective shift, your guardian angels are bringing in a message about connection and partnership. The Two of Cups is one of the most harmonious cards in the entire deck, and it represents mutual understanding, emotional reciprocity, and genuine soul connection. Your angels are telling you that this week, there is an opportunity for a significant connection to deepen, or for a new connection to enter your life. This could be romantic, absolutely, but it could also be a friendship, a business partnership, or even a reconnection with a part of yourself that you have been distant from. The key message here is about balance and equal exchange. What I am picking up specifically for you, Gemini, is that your angels are highlighting the importance of authenticity in your relationships right now. You have this amazing ability to adapt to different people and situations, which is a gift. But sometimes it can mean you lose touch with what you genuinely feel and need. The Two of Cups is asking you to show up as your true self in your connections. When you do that, you attract people who resonate with your authentic frequency. There is also this beautiful message about healing through relationship. If you have been hurt in the past, if you have built walls around your heart, your guardian angels are saying that this week presents an opportunity to let someone in, not in a reckless way, but in a conscious, intentional way. The Two of Cups shows two people looking at each other with mutual respect and affection, both holding their own cup, both bringing something to the exchange. This is not about losing yourself in another person. This is about finding harmony while maintaining your individuality. I am also sensing that for some of you, this card is about reconciliation. Maybe there is someone you have had a misunderstanding with, or a relationship that has felt out of balance. Your angels are creating space this week for healing conversations. If you feel called to reach out, to extend an olive branch, to say what has been on your heart, this is your sign that the energy supports that. The Two of Cups promises that when both people come with open hearts and honest intentions, Beautiful resolution is possible. Pay attention to synchronicities this week around connection. You might run into someone unexpectedly, receive a message from someone you have been thinking about, or feel a sudden urge to connect with someone. Your guardian angels work through these moments. They orchestrate divine timing in relationships, and right now, they are weaving some meaningful connections into your path. The third card I pulled is the Eight of Swords, and I want you to stay with me on this one because even though this card can look scary, the message from your angels is actually incredibly empowering. The Eight of Swords shows a figure who is blindfolded and surrounded by swords, appearing to be trapped. But here is the thing. The bonds are loose, and there is a clear path forward if only the blindfold were removed. Your guardian angels are showing you this card because they want you to recognize where you are imprisoning yourself with your own thoughts. As a Gemini, your mind is one of your greatest gifts. You think quickly, you analyze, you process information at lightning speed. But sometimes, that same brilliant mind can become your cage. Your angels are saying that this week, you need to become aware of the mental patterns that are keeping you stuck. What limiting beliefs are you holding on to? What stories are you telling yourself about what you can or cannot do, who you can or cannot be, what is or is not possible for you? The Eight of Swords is all about self-imposed limitations. The restrictions are not real. They are perceived. And your angels are lovingly pointing this out to you so you can start to dismantle these mental barriers. I am getting a really strong message that anxiety and overthinking are specifically what your angels want to address. You might have been spiraling lately, going over the same thoughts repeatedly, creating worst-case scenarios in your mind, talking yourself out of opportunities before you even try. Your guardian angels are saying enough. They are asking you to recognize that most of what you are worried about exists only in your imagination, not in reality. The beautiful thing about the Eight of Swords is that liberation is always available. All you have to do is remove the blindfold. All you have to do is take one step. Your angels are encouraging you this week to challenge your fearful thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking something limiting, pause and ask, is this actually true? Or is this a story I have been telling myself? More often than not, you will realize it is just a story, and stories can be rewritten. Your angels are also highlighting that you have more support than you realize. The swords around the figure in this card can represent people or resources that are actually there to help, but because of the blindfold, they cannot be seen. This week, be willing to ask for help. Be willing to accept support. Be willing to admit that you do not have to figure everything out alone. Your angels are working through the people around you, through unexpected resources, through sudden insights, but you have to be open to receiving. There is also a message here about victimhood versus empowerment. Your angels are gently but firmly telling you that it is time to step out of any victim mentality. Yes, difficult things may have happened. Yes, you may have faced real obstacles, but continuing to see yourself as trapped only perpetuates the trap. Your guardian angels know your strength. They know your resilience. They know your capability. And they are asking you to know it too. Now let's move to the fourth card, which is the King of Cups. This is such a powerful card to receive after the Eight of Swords because it represents emotional mastery and maturity. Your guardian angels are showing you the person you are becoming, the energy you are stepping into. The King of Cups sits on his throne in the middle of turbulent waters, but he remains calm, composed, and in control of his emotions. The message from your angels here is about emotional intelligence and balance. They are guiding you to lead with your heart but not be ruled by your emotions. As a Gemini, you are naturally more in your head than your heart, so this card is particularly significant. Your angels are asking you to deepen your relationship with your emotional self this week. What I am sensing is that you are being called to be the stable, compassionate presence in your own life and possibly in the lives of others. The King of Cups is someone people turn to for counsel because he has done his inner work. He has faced his shadows, processed his pain, and emerged with wisdom and empathy. Your guardian angels are telling you that you have this capacity within you right now. This week, situations may arise that test your emotional equilibrium. Someone might push your buttons, circumstances might feel overwhelming, old wounds might get triggered, but your angels are reminding you that you have the power to choose your response. You can react from a place of hurt and defensiveness, or you can respond from a place of centeredness and wisdom. The King of Cups always chooses the latter. There is also a beautiful message here about intuition and psychic sensitivity. The King of Cups is deeply connected to his intuitive knowing. Your angels are encouraging you to trust your gut feelings this week. If something feels off, honor that. If something feels aligned, move toward it. Your intuition is one of the primary ways your guardian angels communicate with you, and right now they are turning up the volume on those subtle inner nudges. For some of you, this card is indicating that you need to be the King of Cups for someone else this week. Someone in your life needs your compassionate listening, your emotional support, your steady presence. Your angels might be working through you to help heal someone else. If you feel called to show up for someone, to offer a listening ear, to provide comfort, that is your angels guiding you to be their hands and heart in the physical world. The King of Cups also represents creative expression that comes from emotional depth. If you are an artist, writer, musician, or creator of any kind, your angels are saying that channeling your feelings into your creative work this week will be particularly powerful and healing. Do not suppress what you are feeling. Let it move through you and transform into something beautiful. The fifth card is the Page of Wands, and the energy just completely shifts here. Your guardian angels are bringing in a message of new beginnings, enthusiasm, and inspired action. After all that emotional depth and mental processing, the Page of Wands is like a breath of fresh air. This is about excitement for what is coming, courage to try new things, and childlike wonder at the possibilities ahead. Your angels are telling you that this week, an opportunity is going to present itself. It might be small, it might seem insignificant, but it carries the seed of something much larger. The Page of Wands is the messenger, the one who brings news of adventures to come. Pay attention to what sparks your interest this week. What makes your eyes light up? What gets you excited? That is your angels pointing you toward your next step. What I love about this card is the energy of being unafraid to be a beginner. The page does not have all the skills yet, does not have all the experience, but has something even more valuable, which is passion and willingness. Your guardian angels are saying that you do not need to have everything figured out before you start. You do not need to be an expert. You just need to take the first step with enthusiasm and trust that you will learn as you go. This card is also about authenticity and self-expression. The Page of Wands is not trying to be anyone else. There is this energy of showing up exactly as you are, with all your quirks and unique qualities, and knowing that is enough. Your angels are encouraging you to let your true self shine this week. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. Do not hide your passions because you are worried about judgment. Be bold, be vibrant, be unmistakably you. There is also a strong message about communication and inspiration. As a Gemini, communication is your superpower, and the Page of Wands amplifies that. Your angels are saying that your words, your ideas, your voice matter. If you have been holding back from sharing something, from speaking your truth, from putting your ideas out into the world, this is your week to do it. Someone needs to hear what you have to say. Your message will inspire someone else to take their own brave first step. I am also picking up that this card represents a younger energy or a fresh perspective entering your life. This could be an actual young person who inspires you, or it could be you reconnecting with your own inner child, that part of you that believes anything is possible. Your guardian angels are inviting you to play more, to explore more, to approach life with curiosity rather than cynicism. The final card I pulled is the Three of Pentacles, and this is a beautiful card to end on because it represents collaboration, skill development, and recognition for your efforts. Your guardian angels are showing you that the work you have been doing, often behind the scenes, often without acknowledgement, is about to be seen and appreciated. The Three of Pentacles shows a craftsman working on a cathedral while others look on and discuss the plans. This is about teamwork, about bringing different skills together to create something meaningful. Your angels are telling you that this week, collaboration is favored. If you have been trying to do everything alone, this is your sign to reach out and work with others. The synergy of combined talents will produce results far beyond what any one person could achieve alone. What I am sensing specifically for you, Gemini, is that your guardian angels are affirming your skills and abilities. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you feel like you are not good enough or experienced enough. But this card is divine validation. You are skilled. You do have valuable gifts to offer. And this week, you are going to receive tangible evidence of that. It might come as a compliment, an opportunity, a new client, a promotion, or simply a moment where you see the impact of your work. Your angels are also guiding you toward mentorship and learning. The Three of Pentacles is about the exchange of knowledge. You might find yourself in a position where you are learning from someone more experienced, or you might discover that you have wisdom to share with someone who is earlier on their journey. Both are equally valuable. Your angels are facilitating these connections for your growth and the growth of others. There is a practical, grounded energy to this card that I really appreciate, especially after all the emotional and mental work of the previous cards. The Three of Pentacles is saying, okay, now let's actually build something. Let's take all these insights, all this growth, all this clarity, and let's create something tangible with it. Your guardian angels are supporting you in manifesting your vision into physical reality. I am also getting that this card is about quality and attention to detail. Whatever you are working on this week, your angels are encouraging you to do it well. Take pride in your work. Do not rush through things just to get them done. The Three of Pentacles represents craftsmanship, the kind of work where you put your whole heart and skill into what you create. That level of dedication does not go unnoticed by the universe or by the people around you. For some of you, this card is specifically about financial stability and building something sustainable. Your angels know you have been working hard, maybe even struggling, and they want you to know that the foundation you are building right now is solid. Keep going, keep showing up, keep doing the work. The results are coming, so let me bring all of this together for you, Gemini. Your guardian angels are with you this week in such a tangible way. They started by asking you to pause and shift your perspective with the Hanged Man, to stop forcing and start allowing. Then they brought in the Two of Cups to remind you that you are not alone, that beautiful connections are available to you when you show up authentically. The Eight of Swords was their loving intervention, pointing out where you are trapping yourself with fearful thoughts, reminding you that freedom is always a choice. Then the King of Cups showed you the emotional mastery you are capable of, the wisdom that comes from feeling deeply but not being controlled by those feelings. The Page of Wands arrived with excitement and new opportunities, encouraging you to be brave, to try new things, to let your authentic self shine. And finally, the Three of Pentacles grounded all of this with a promise that your efforts matter, your skills are valuable, and collaboration will amplify your success. The thread running through all of these cards is this message from your angels. You are on the verge of something really special, but it requires you to shift how you are thinking, to open your heart, to trust yourself, and to take inspired action. This week is going to ask something of you. It is going to ask you to be brave in new ways, to be vulnerable, to step outside your comfort zone. But your guardian angels are walking beside you every step. They are sending you signs, opening doors, putting the right people in your path, whispering guidance through your intuition. Pay attention to how you feel this week. Your emotions are messengers. Pay attention to who shows up in your life. Those are not coincidences. Pay attention to the opportunities that appear, even if they seem small. Everything is connected. Everything is leading you somewhere beautiful. If you are feeling the energy of this reading, drop a comment and let me know which card resonated most with you. I love hearing from you and knowing that these messages are landing where they need to. And if you know another Gemini who needs to hear this, share this with them. Sometimes we are the angels for each other, delivering exactly the message someone needs at exactly the right time. All right, Gemini. I am sending you so much love and light this week. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Trust your angels. They have not brought you this far to leave you now. You are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you are meant to be.